Cunningham is forming a militia. We need to be ready.
There's this Scottish fellow. And when he heard I was from Fraser's Ridge, he mentioned he was heading there himself.
Jamie's forming a militia.
You have a very fine home. It must feel very empty. You here all alone?
That trailer just dropped, and I'm not even going to lie, something feels very off. Like, not just, oh, this is getting intense, off. I mean the kind of off where you can tell the story is about to shift in a way we're not ready for. Because after everything we saw in episode 3, especially with Claire and that whole blue light moment, this first look at episode 4 doesn't feel like things are calming down. It feels like everything is about to explode. And I don't know about you, but the way they're setting this up, it's giving major, something terrible is about to happen energy. Now, getting into this trailer, the first thing that really stands out is how serious everything suddenly feels. There's no softness here, no calm moments, it's all tension. You can clearly see that the war is not just coming anymore, it's here. And the Frasers are right in the middle of it. After what happened with Cunningham and everything building up in episode 3, it makes complete sense. But at the same time, seeing it actually unfold like this just hits different. Jamie especially looks like he's fully stepping into that leadership role again, like there's no turning back now. And knowing him, once he decides to protect his people, he will go all in, no matter the cost. But that's exactly what makes this so stressful to watch, because we already have that thought in the back of our minds. The book. The idea that Jamie might not make it out of this. And the trailer is not helping calm those fears at all. And then there's Claire. I don't know what it is, but something about her in this trailer feels different. After episode 3, we saw her do something that honestly didn't even feel human anymore. Bringing that baby back like that, with that blue light inside her, that wasn't just healing, that was something else. And now in this trailer, the way she looks, the way she reacts, it's like she's starting to understand that too. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like she fully knows what she's capable of yet. And that's where things get a little scary. Because it's one thing to have power, but it's another thing to not know the limits of it. And I keep thinking, what if she tries to push it too far? What if saving someone like Jamie comes with a price that's way bigger than we expect? There are also these very quick, intense moments in the trailer that feel like they're hinting at something big, but they don't fully show it. And I feel like that's very intentional. It's like the show wants us to feel that something is coming, but they're holding back just enough to keep us guessing. And honestly, I think it might be connected to that impossible choice mentioned in the episode synopsis. Because when they say something like that, especially for a family like the Murrays, you just know it's not going to be something small. It's going to be one of those decisions where no matter what they choose, something is lost. And Outlander has done this before, where they put characters in situations where there is no good option, only survival. Another thing that really caught my attention is how everyone seems to be on edge. Not just worried, but like they know something is about to go wrong. And I keep going back to Jamie here because the way he carries himself in this trailer, it almost feels like he knows more than he's saying. Or maybe it's just that weight of everything finally catching up to him. He's been through so much already, and now with the war, his family, Claire's powers, and that looming fate from the book, it's like everything is coming together at once. And I don't think he's afraid for himself as much as he's afraid for Claire, especially after seeing what she did. That look he had in episode 3? Yeah, that wasn't just shock. That was fear. And I feel like that fear is going to grow in episode 4. And we really need to talk about the pacing that this trailer is hinting at. Because if episode 3 already felt like a lot, episode 4 looks like it's going to take that and push it even further. There's no slow build-up here anymore. Everything feels immediate. Decisions, consequences, emotions, it's all happening fast. And that usually means we're heading toward a major turning point in the story, like the kind of episode that changes everything moving forward. And I'm not saying this lightly, but this could be one of those episodes where we lose something important. Maybe not necessarily a person, but something that can't be undone. And I also can't stop thinking about Claire's ability again, because the show is clearly focusing on it now. This is not just a one-time moment. They're building it up for something bigger. And the big question is still the same. Can she control it? Because bringing a baby back is one thing, but war is chaos. There's going to be pain, loss, and moments where decisions have to be made instantly. What happens if she tries to use that power in the middle of all that? And more importantly, what happens to her if she does? At the end of the day, this trailer doesn't give us answers, it gives us feelings. And the biggest feeling right now is tension. Everything is building, everything is connected, and it really feels like episode 4 is where things start to break. Whether it's relationships, safety, or even the limits of what we thought was possible in this story, something is going to change. And I don't think we're fully ready for it. That trailer just dropped, and I'm not even going to lie, something feels really off. Not in a bad way, but in that something big is about to happen kind of way. Because after everything we saw in episode 3, especially with Claire and that blue light moment, this first look at episode 4 feels way more intense than I expected. Now let's talk about what we actually see in this trailer. First of all, the war is no longer just a threat. It's here. You can feel the tension in every moment. Jamie looks like he's fully ready to step into battle, and you already know what that means. He's not the kind of person who holds back when it comes to protecting his people. But at the same time, that's exactly what makes this so stressful, because we all have that one thought in our minds. The book. The idea that something might happen to him. And honestly, this trailer is not making that fear go away at all. And then there's Claire. After episode 3, I can't look at her the same way anymore. What she did, that wasn't normal. Bringing someone back to life like that, with that blue light, it feels like her abilities are going way beyond what we thought. And in this trailer, it kind of feels like she's starting to realize that too. But the scary part is, she doesn't fully understand it yet. Like, what are the limits? Can she actually control it? And more importantly, what happens if she pushes it too far? Another thing that really stands out is how serious everyone looks. There's no calm moment here, no break. It's all tension, all pressure. And that makes me think about the impossible choice mentioned in the episode synopsis. Because when Outlander says something like that, you just know it's going to hurt. It's never a simple decision. Someone always pays the price. And I also noticed how Jamie reacted to Claire in the last episode, and I feel like that's going to continue here. He looked scared, and not in a normal way. It's like he saw something he didn't fully understand. And if Claire keeps using that power, I don't know how he's going to deal with it. It might even create some distance between them. Overall, this trailer feels like the start of something huge. Episode 4 is not going to be calm or slow. It looks like everything is building up fast, and we might be heading toward a major turning point in the story. And I don't know about you, but I'm both excited and a little worried about what's coming next.